Here we'll see some of the important points and key sessions of the INC that are important for competitive exams. Let's start. The Indian National Congress was established in 1885 and the founder was A.O. Hume. Formation of the Indian National Congress was an effort in the direction of promoting the process of nation building. In an effort to reach all the regions, it was decided to conduct Congress sessions in different parts of the country. The president belonged to a region other than where the Congress session was actually being held. Initially, from 1885 to 1933, the term of the person elected as the president was for 1 year. From 1933 onwards, there was no fixed term. At the time of the first INC session, Lord Dufferin was the Viceroy of British India. Here's a table format listing the year, location, and president of the INC session that are important. Okay, here we'll see some of the important sessions of INC. First session held at Gokuldas Tejpal Sanskrit College, Bombay in 1885, and the president was Upsc Banerjee. He was the first president of the INC. 72 delegates attended this session. Second session held at Calcutta in 1886. President was Dadabhai Naoroji. The number of delegates had increased to 434. In this session, the Congress decided to set up provisional Congress committees across the country. Third session held at Madras in 1887. President was Syed Badruddin Tayabji. He was the first Muslim president of the INC. In this session, the INC believed that unity among all communities would strengthen the national movement against British rule. So an appeal was made to the Muslims to join hands with other national leaders. Fourth session, which was held at Allahabad in 1888, President was George Ulay. He was the first English president. 1893 session, which was held at Lahore, President was Dadabhai Naoroji. 1896 session, which was held at Calcutta, President was Rahmatullah Sayani. National song Vande Mataram was first sung at this session. Coming to the next session, which is important, that is 1901 session, which was held at Calcutta. President was Dinshaw-e Wacha. First time Gandhiji appeared on the Congress session. He urged the Congress to support the struggle against racial discrimination and exploitation in the country. Here, he met leaders like Gopalakrishna Gokhale, Balagangadhar Tilak, Sir Firoz Shah Mehta, etc. Coming to the next important session, that is 1905 session, which was held at Benares, and President was Gopalakrishna Gokhale. In this session, an official announcement of the Swadeshi movement against the government was made. Next session, 1906 session, which was held at Calcutta. President was Dadabhai Naoroji. The word Swaraj, that means self-rule, mentioned for the first time. In this session, they adopted 4 resolutions on Swaraj, boycott movement, Swadeshi, and national education. 1907 session, which was held at Surat. President was Ras Bihari Ghose. In this session, the INC got split into moderates and the extremists, and the Surat split is an important event in modern Indian history. And the main important leaders of moderates are Dadabhai Naoroji, W.C. Banerjee, Gopalakrishna Gokhale, etc. And the main important leaders of extremists were Lala Lajpat Rai, Balagangadhar Tilak, Bipin Chandra Pal. And next session, 1911, which was held at Calcutta, President was Bishan Narayan Dar. In this session, Janagana Mana sung for the first time. 1916 session, which was held at Lucknow, President was A.C. Majumdar. In this session, unity between two factions, moderates and extremists of Congress, was happened. Lucknow Pact was signed between Congress and Muslim League to build political consensus. 1970 session, which was held at Calcutta, President was Annie Besant. She was the first woman president of Congress. 1919 session held at Amritsar, President was Motilal Nehru. In this session, Congress extended support to Caliphate movement. People strongly disapproved the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Next session, 1922, held at Gaya. President was C.R. Das. In this session, Congress leaders debated on the merits and demerits of continuing its boycott of the government-created councils. 1924 session held at Belgaum. President was Gandhiji. This is the only session where Mahatma Gandhi presided over. 1925 session, Kanpur. President was Sarojini Naidu. She is the first Indian woman president of the INC. 1927, Madras. President was Dr. M.A. Ansari. A resolution was passed against the use of Indian troops in China, Iran, and Mesopotamia. Passed a resolution against boycott of Simon Commission. 1928 session, which was held at Calcutta. President was Motilal Nehru. In this session, All India Youth Congress was formed, emphasizing the importance of engaging young leaders in the freedom movement. And under the leadership of Motilal Nehru, significant report known as Nehru Report was launched. And in 1929, Lahore session, President was Jawaharlal Nehru. In this session, the resolution was passed on Purna Swaraj. January 26, 1930 was fixed as the first Independence Day to be celebrated everywhere. 1931 session, Karachi, President was Vallabhai Patel. Two resolutions were adopted, one on fundamental rights and other on national economic program. People supported the Gandhi-Irwan Pact. Next 1934 session, which was held at Bombay, President was Rajendra Prasad. In this session, made some changes in the Congress constitution. Wearing of khadi was made necessary criteria for elective membership. 1938 session, Haripura, President was Subhash Chandra Bose. National Planning Committee set up under Jawaharlal Nehru. 1939, Tripuri, President was Rajendra Prasad. Actually, Subhash Chandra Bose was re-elected, but he had to resign because Mahatma Gandhi wanted Pattabhi Sitaramaya to be the president. Rajendra Prasad was appointed in his place. Subhash Chandra Bose formed Forward Bloc. 1946, Meerut, President was J.P. Kripalani. Last session before the independence. Let's wrap up with a question. Who was thrice elected as the president of the INC? Take a moment to think about it and don't forget to share your answer in the comment section below.